Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Hani Nahdiati. I will answer the three questions that have been given by Mr. Handy in the video which I have included in the description box below. Number 1. Mention the name of the philosophies. The answer is Socrates, Plato, Aristotle, and Pythagoras. Number 2. What accident happened to Mr. Handy and his wife when they want to go to the airport? The problem that happened to Mr. Handy and his wife while heading to Santorini from Athena. When they got into a taxi, suddenly their taxi passed a demonstration of people on the street. They protested against Uber for picking up passengers. They got off and were confused because there was no other transportation available that day. They sat on the sidewalk praying. When they sat down, suddenly a taxi driver approached and helped them to go to the airport. Finally, they went to the airport. After arriving at the airport, they want to give extra money because they had help, but the driver refused. Question number 3. I will tell the story of the panic in my life. Actually, many events that make me panic. I often worry about ordinary things, but I take it too much. I want to tell you about the real panic in my life. Namely, when I lost my handphone when I was in high school. It happened outside of school while I was watching the marching band with my sister. Maybe the price of the handphone is not that much, but the contents are very important because there are quite a lot of school assignments. It started when the marching band was performing. I was very enthusiastic and wanted to watch it more closely. Because there are many who immortalize the marching band's performance, I also want to immortalize it with my handphone. Suddenly, when I want to take the handphone in my pocket, it turned out that the handphone was not there. I panicked and immediately looked for my handphone on the motorbike. Maybe the handphone was left on the motorbike. It turned out that when I checked it, the handphone was not there, even though it was only a few minutes apart, not long. I'm confused where to look. I asked the people who were there, but they didn't know. Finally, I came home to meet my father. I immediately called the number on the handphone, but it was no longer active. I kept looking and asking people questions, but no one admitted or saw the person who took my handphone. I really lost my handphone because there were important data and photos with friends. When it was about 1 month, my father bought a new handphone for me. I am very happy and not sad anymore because I got a new handphone which I still use. That's my story. Thank you for listening. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.